With the release of Chapter 4 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, we've been introduced to 4 new villains in the Boruto series, and this is them. This is who they are, the Shinju 4. I call them the Shinju 4 since they don't really have like an official name yet, but this is what they look like. Now we're going to see who these characters are and who this main Ishiki looking one could be. Let's dive into it. Starting off with this dude, I think it's safe to say that this man, this Shinju, is Sasuke. From the way Boruto looks at him in this panel and the other, you can tell that he has some sort of vendetta against this character, and he busted Ichidori like Sasuke. So I think it's safe to say this dude is Sasuke. So remember when in chapter 1 when Boruto says that Code does not understand the true horrors of the Ten Tails, we can safely say that this is exactly what he meant. He probably saw Sasuke get taken over by the tree, then transform into this, because if you look at that panel there on the left, under the Shinju Sasuke, look at Boruto's eyes. Look at the way he looks like he has something against him. There's anger in his eyes, and his Scout Toad is literally telling him that they should escape and regroup. Boruto is a tactical person. If it comes to that, he will. If he has to escape, he will. But because of the depth of his and Sasuke's relationship, and then some guy is now posing as Sasuke, he obviously want to slide back for his sensei and take him down any way he can, even if it means risking his life to some extent. Then most of all, judging from this panel, I think it's extremely safe to say that this is Sasuke. This is Shinju Sasuke. So we've covered 1 out of the 4 Shinjus now. Moving on to number 2 out of the Shinju 4, we have Shinju Bug. Now, this we can definitely say that this is Bug, as Boruto and Code have confirmed it, and they showed us a look at Bug's body. As you can see, Bug looks completely lifeless, close to dead. It seems as if his consciousness has moved over from this body into Shinju Bug, though it does not retain his memories or anything. Now, let's look at this. Bug, we know, is a pussy character, you know. He wanted to run away as soon as Code released Daemon and Ada. He didn't want to have anything to do with them. He's obviously a low tier dude in the Naruto verse. Now, Shinju Bug, if you drop him in Shippuden, he will solo Shippuden mid-diff Shippuden. This dude with mid-diff Shippuden, that's just how much of a power jump he has received by becoming a Shinju. He is now an embodiment of the Ten Tails. And I want you to remember that this Shinju 4, there's room for expansion. They said anyone caught up by that tree will become a Shinju. But these are just the main 4 that the story has given us to focus on for now. Moving on to number 3 out of the Shinju 4. This is a high theory that most people, including myself, have come to agree with. This Shinju number 3, we're giving her Moegi. I mean, just look at her. She really looks like Moegi. She is proficient in Shinjutsu Earth style. So we've come to the conclusion that this Shinju number 3 is Shinju Moegi. I mean, like, look at this Moegi, then look back at Shinju Moegi. I think it's safe to say that Shinju Moegi is Moegi. And like, this makes her quite a dangerous character, as even though she's proficient in Earth style, she's also proficient in Wood style. So I think we have like a crazy lineup following Sasuke, Bug, Moegi. You know, no one would have ever imagined a lineup like this, like ever. Now, for last but not the least, out of the Shinju 4, I think this is the big bad. This is their leader. And now I'm going to drop my theory on who this dude could be. So, for my first guess, and note all my 2 of my guesses, I only have 2 candidates for this dude right now. 2 of them are probably not probable, but there's a probability that it could be them. So my number 1 probability is Amadou. We all know Amadou has something big to offer this story, and I still don't believe that his only objective was just to revive his daughter. And like, during the time skip, we've not seen him at all. We've not seen him at all. And that last chapter, the omnipotence chapter from Naruto Next Generations, he was looking mad suspicious. So, my first guess is Amado. Then, my second guess is our all-time favorite, our homeboy, our sensei. My second guess is Kakashi Sensei. If you recall, Kakashi Sensei was said to be going, he was going to play a huge role in the Boruto manga, and we've not seen him. He only appears once in a while in the anime. He's been left out of the loop for so long. So what if he was caught by the claw grimes and he's now their leader? What if that first Ishiki looking dude is Kakashi? And like, we know he always has that birthmark on his face, so maybe the claw grime take a little bit, they change your face a little bit. That Sasuke looking one doesn't really look too much like him, or maybe it's just because we haven't seen it in color, I don't know. But these are my two candidates for who this claw grime could be. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. It's been a roller coaster with you all. Thank you for the love and support. Peace out. Always check back on my channel for more updates. I love you all. See you later.